Enjoy Tracy's sizzle roll, but more importantly, learn from Tracy. Tracy is a master at what he does.
He does things that other people are scared to do.
Free something, and this is a coaching program, Winner's Circle type thing. Product or service brochure or advertorial. I love advertorials. Anyone using advertorials? What? Okay. All right. Not nearly enough time, but write that down. Google advertorial. It is brilliant and it's massive. So I sell a car to Will, right? And Will says he's very happy with it. 3 months, he gets his oil change. He says, "Man, it's the best car buying experience ever." I said, "Great. Here's what I like to do." So what do you do? Well, I'm the ambassador of smiles over at Frank Myers Auto. Killer. So here's what I like to do, Will. I'd like to write a letter for you. Okay, and of course you read it, and we're going to put it into your words. But I know you don't have time for it, so I'm going to do it. All right, and you tell me what about this experience is real or not. I want it to be your words, but I'm going to help you write it. Great. We'll use your picture. Cool. And then I want you to send that letter out to your list or your customers. You don't have to do that for an advertorial, but you talk about gangbusters. So now, Will's customers gets a letter telling his customers who like him, know him, and trust him how great my dealership is and how happy he is with our service. How powerful would that be? Remember, they like, know, and trust him already. They're his customer, not my customer. And so what good does that do Will? I'm going to do the same thing for Will. If we've had products and services back and forth. That makes sense?
Right. That's different from a testimonial. How?
Well, testimonial you're usually just putting out there. An advertorial is an advertisement that looks like an article per se. But now I added another layer to it because I mailed it out. But you could run this in anywhere. You could put it in a blog if this person had some clout in the community or they knew who he was. But it works best if you take it and he'll mail it to his list. Hey, Will, how many people you got on your database on your mailing list? Oh man, we send out 15,000 pieces a month. Awesome. Well, while you're sending that out anyway, let me just throw a piece in there, okay? And I got 500,000 on my list, and I'll reciprocate. It's huge. We got 10. Okay, great. You remember this guy? LifeLock? Yes. This was a genius ad campaign. Oh my gosh. Even though his social got hacked, but that's beside the point. I admire the guy though, man. That was a great campaign. Personal interest article, month 5. We wrote Beat the Dealer. It was in magazines all over the Triad forever and a day. It's still out there. Of course, we took it and put it. They were regurgitated blog posts. That's all they were. Questions from people. Hey, tell me the difference between a warranty and a service contract. Or when's the best time to change my timing belt? Signed Catherine from Walnut Cove. Hey, Catherine, thanks for the great question. You know, that type of thing. Audio CD or DVD, month 6. Here's a couple of great examples. The 7 secrets to unleash your inner rock star now. I just love that title. I would listen to that. Who would listen to that? Man, I would. Y'all lying? Number 9, write articles about your area of expertise, which you're already doing. Send handwritten thank you cards, bonus number 1. Who's sending handwritten thank you cards? Thank God. See, it's a great group. Give yourself a round of applause. You're awesome. I love getting handwritten cards and letters.
You know, another good thing that we do is in the Winston-Salem Journal, they have a little side section in the Sunday paper on people who've gotten promotions and new positions. Well, if we recognize a client, we send something to them.
I love that. Yeah. See, now I would do that. I would mail it to them, and I'd also do a screenshot on my Mac, put it in Keynote, turn it into a PDF and a JPEG. Got to have that sucker on SlideShare and on Facebook in a hot minute. So it's just so much you can do with it, right? Number 2, host your own radio show. Anybody doing a radio show? You got it going on. All right. And you don't even have to be on the radio. You can do it yourself. Podcast. But hey, I call it a radio show. It sounds a little bit cooler, right? Because if you tell a non-techie, hey, listen to my blogcast. They're going to say, what the freak are you talking about, blogcast? I don't know what a blogcast is. I mean, I'm sorry to say. How about listen to my radio show? Oh, really? What channel are you on? But I will say this. Radio stations in general are looking for content, just like newspapers and magazines. It's not as hard as you may think to get your own radio show on Saturday morning. A Q&A type thing, ask an attorney, ask the car dealer, ask the real estate agent, ask the health and fitness expert, can be done. Or it can be purchased very cheap and you get sponsors and they can pay for it. It'll work. And have great business cards with your photo on them. Who's got photos on their business cards? Shame on you. Ooh. No. And have great photos. All right, question. Man, that was speedy. Anything? Yes, sir.
When you choose a social media platform like Twitter or Pinterest or whatever, you're going after a certain demographic, or are you just kind of doing trial and error and seeing what works and it doesn't work? Because you can't really be on every single social media platform at a time. Like, you pick the one you post.
Sure I can. No. Look, here's the thing, and I appreciate the question. The key for me is not to sell. I'm not looking for a demographic. I mean, yeah, we've got a certain demographic, but I'm not using social media to sell anything. I'm being social on social media, and people are social back with me. The worst thing, and this is, I get paid $4,000 to go to dealer conferences and consulting groups.